Hello. Welcome to my Let's Play. I have to breathe deeply because nothing is going as planned. I am trying really hard to be calm and collected. You know? So I'm trying to do the Let's Play and I already recorded. This is why those 3 dinosaurs already have the V. It means I already passed with them, but I start again, it's fine. I already unlocked the Carcharodontus skin. Carcharodontosaurus, I mean. But okay, we just pretend nothing ever happened and we start from scratch. Why not? Where's the difference, you know? Oh man, I recorded for 40 minutes. The recording was nice, but I recorded the screen of Audacity, my recording software, instead of recording the game. So this time I started recording while being inside of the game. This way hopefully it works. Yeah, and I won't record as long as previously, because who knows, later it fucks me again and then I will be annoyed as fuck. Yeah, I guess I record less, but if I am in good mood I do longer anyway. But this just should be a humble beginning, yeah? And this motherfucker already annoys. Yeah, it's annoying. I'm not playing as good right now as I played during the survival that I already recorded, because I can afford it. I'm just playing for the fun right now, because it's not a survival, so I don't need to play super rigid. I don't need to all the time just do the same move non-stop, unless I want to. I'm bullshitting a little bit around here, but okay, let's kill this fucker already, so let's do it. You know, it's so annoying. I already was saying so much stuff about the game and about Urban Chaos, the other game that I enjoy. And now I basically have to repeat myself because I really like to share the information, but it's always annoying when you have to say it twice. Jeez. And it's also difficult because you feel like you have to talk non-stop, otherwise it's not a real Let's Play, you know? If you just watch and you don't do anything and you play normally, it's lame, so I try to talk. Okay, I don't know. A lot of shit happened. Yesterday and the day before, oh my god, so much shit happened. You know, there's a reason why I started playing now from scratch. I already had all the arcade through and I unlocked the survival mode and I had already all the dinosaurs. So I was trying to do the hard mode, survival modes, yeah. But guess what? Oh wait, where's my vape? I lost my vape. Okay, I found my vape. Yeah, I had to delete my cookies. So my browser game, I'm playing this on the browser. It's an emulator for PlayStation 1. It's online. It saves your game progress only through cookies. And I had to delete my entire cookies. I hope I don't need to delete them again. Otherwise it will be more annoying. Yeah, I had to delete them because actually my device, my email got hacked. My email got hacked. Someone was hacking into my email and therefore had access to my Instagram and my Amazon and my Steam. I lost access to my Steam. I had a few games there. I had Urban Chaos for the PC. Yeah, I lost it. On Amazon, this bot bought a NordVPN code for use the software. Yeah, 4 times. Every time it was costing like 30 euro. So someone basically took 120 euro from me, yeah? Through my Amazon. I deleted my Amazon now completely, just in case, you know? Yeah, but this happened. And on Instagram, in my name, crypto advertisement was posted twice. Not only on my own, how do you call it, storyboard or whatever, but also to all the chats that I was chatting with people. Super annoying. And here I am, without the cookies, playing from scratch. But it's okay. I mean, at least I like the game. And it gives me a way that I can connect and talk to you people. I don't have a lot of followers. I think the only person who is following me, who I personally know on this particular channel, which is not my main channel so far, it is a very good friend of mine, with who I also play video games. And I was thinking about recording together with him. But he is a bit shy, and so I decided to record by myself. And I guess that's better, because now I can record whenever I want. It is a good habit compared to other things I could do in the meantime, you know. My other good habit is doing workout. So yeah, I am inspired by other channels already. Very particular channels. I think it's a niche. It's not normal Let's Play, you know. I will probably, going forward, talk more about my own stuff, my experience, something about the world, you know, where the world is going, stuff like this, reacting to some stuff. Basically a little bit like Penguin Zero, you probably know him, it's a huge Let's Player. But that's not my main niche that I found. Because I was also seeing other channels, especially Hyperborean Knowledge. This is a channel that really fascinates me. There's another one, Shizo Dumps, but it's like a cheap copy. But Hyperborean Knowledge is great. So basically it's a guy, I'm making some advertising for him now. He is also always recording video games nowadays. And he let them play in the background. Shit. And in the meantime, he just talks. So the main content is not the game. The main content is him talking. I will do it a bit differently, I think. I will still play and talk about the game a bit. But also at the same time, I will share my own stuff. But I need to get into it. Because right now, I'm obviously just talking around the bush a bit. But yeah, Hyperborean Knowledge. That's a guy, he has probably schizophrenia. He always has interesting takes. So it's a bit spiritual, but it's also very reflected. It's not like fanatically believing in bullshit and talking about it like it's true. It's not some energy updates or whatever you have. No. It's a much more evolved thing, let's say. But yeah, let's see. For now, what I wanted to talk about is the hacking, and I did that. Look how annoying he is. Can you stop doing that, please? How many times you wanna do that? Yeah, okay, I already shared a lot about the game, you know, that's the issue here. Now I have to repeat myself. So it doesn't come maybe with the same passion it came the first time, but it's okay. Yeah. But in the meantime, I need to vape sometimes, so if I take a moment sometimes to speak, that's why. Okay, on to the second dinosaur. I still think I can do all three of them, fuck it. At least the three dinosaurs I do again. And if it doesn't record properly, then whatever, I do it again. At some point. But I don't have too much time today. I have a daughter. I will have to prepare my stuff. Then I have to pick her up. And then I spend the weekend at my parents' place. Super lame. You know? Because I'm still young, I'm 31 years old. I would like to go and party. But I still do that. I still go out on Saturdays. I just leave my daughter at my parents' place and I go and have my fun. So it's not that bad. And it's just every second week. Oh my god, and the mother is annoying. I will probably not rant too much about her. If she ever finds out, she will probably again sue me. She already sued me in the past. She's a very difficult person. She sued me for complete crap. I have another channel. And my main channel so far, Knusperknecht in the House. And there I have a video about Heidi. It's a YouTube poop, you know. And in the YouTube poop, Heidi is performing some acts. Sexual acts. But it's very, you know, innocent, basically. But she decided to go and tell police about it like it's some corn. You know? Child corn. I don't know, am I allowed to say it like that? Anyway, of course it was not. But I had to find out. And yeah, I got a letter from police. I had to go to a lawyer. And only then, the lawyer, after some weeks, even told me what's going on, you know? Because I couldn't know. He had to go and check what's there. It's terrible. And I had to pay money to the lawyer. So he is doing his job, because I wasn't knowing what's going on. So I had to pay over 700 euro. I think 717 it was. Can you believe that, yeah? And this is the mother of my child who I have to deal with my entire life. The mother of my daughter. Oh man, how am I supposed to win this? How am I supposed to win in hard mode against this Styggy Moloch? This is ridiculous, honestly. And it is the most absurd thing ever. Do you know in reality Giganotosaurus is like 14 meters? And Styggy Moloch is 2 meters if I'm not wrong, yeah? But here in the game, they are nearly the same size. Look at this. This is just ridiculous. Oh man, I can tell you so much about the game, honestly. Like, Pachycephalosaurus, yeah? He is like Styggy Moloch, but bigger. In reality, he's bigger. He's 6 meters, I think. But in this game, Styggy Moloch is bigger. It doesn't make any sense. And Pachycephalosaurus is the smallest, even. Doesn't make sense. Shit, I wanted to get the edible. Like in real life, I like edibles. I mean weed. Oh no, please, let me bite you, no. Oh, you know what I hate? They always do these combo moves. And then they don't stop. Even you're defeated and they still continue. It's annoying to watch. It's like they have their special moment. It's like they're laughing into your face, you know? You're already... It's like they're humiliating you. You're already defeated and they still do the shit. Look, my attack was not working properly. Okay. At least I finally taught him a lesson, this little... Am I allowed to swear? I would like to swear, you know? I mean, it doesn't matter. I need to get more subscribers anyway if I want to monetize this whole thing. So I guess now it doesn't matter and I can swear as much as I want. Let's see. I like swearing. That's what I said in the last recording as well, that I couldn't do anything about it. Swearing is great. There's actually studies about it. Smart people swear more. And it makes sense, because it's a smart way to vent, you know? You get rid of negative feeling when you swear. But look, this, my Giganotosaurus, he is not always doing what I want. I run towards my enemy, I want to hit him, and then he just stops and is not attacking. I hate it. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I don't use the proper button. I do a combination of square and X. That's maybe the problem. I should only do the square, I guess. Let's see. But when you are in the middle of a fight and it's hard mode, it's also stressful and you cannot so easily always not mess up. This is really a skill. That's why I'm happy being on semen retention. There, I said it. In the last recording, I was worried to even mention it, but whatever. Yeah, I'm doing that shit. And it makes me more concentrated. But I need to get up my discipline, so I think it's good that I'm playing more, then I don't waste my energy on any other stuff, and then I am doing semen retention hard mode here. See, this is something that the Hyperborean Knowledge channel is not talking about. That you can do semen retention. They don't talk about it. They don't believe in it. But I'm such a type of guy. For me, it gives me power. I have all the success with it. All the girls give me attention. I can always get a girlfriend if I want. Yeah, and people just respect me and I can be confident. But if I don't keep my discipline up, then my benefits are less. Oh, see, now I did it good. I did the square. Oh god, I don't know where this whole shit is going here, this whole channel. Yeah, but this is a good idea, I think. Just talking about a lot of stuff. I know I have a lot of knowledge. Yeah. This is, by the way, my favorite dinosaur. Carcharodontosaurus. He has shark teeth, and he's super huge, and he's not overused like T-Rex. And he's the first dinosaur you can unlock. And as a child, when I found out, I was super excited. And his favorite skin, in my opinion, is the green one, the special skin. But this fucker is weak, honestly. You can see how easily I did flawless on him. I cannot do that on other dinosaurs, especially not when I play as this one. Because this one, with him it's more difficult. With Acrocanthosaurus, here now my enemy, it's much easier to win, because I can always bite the leg and pull over the dinosaur. But Giganotosaurus, he has a special move where he pushes people to the side, yeah? And sometimes it doesn't work. He just stops in the middle. Oh, and see, now I tried the other one, the bite move. This one is delayed somehow, you see? So the Acrocanthosaurus could bite me first. But then I tried the... fuck you. Then I tried this move and sometimes it just stops, you know, it doesn't work. That's the problem with the move. I'm already looking forward to play as Megaraptor. Scheiße. See, this is what I'm talking about. Megaraptor has a very strong move, so I'm already excited. Then I will do much better. But I have to tell you already. I don't know how am I supposed to win survival mode with animals like this Giganotosaurus. It looks impossible to me. I know I can learn combos and so on, but the combos not always work. You press and they don't work. I can do... I don't know how it's called in English. Blinde Wut. It's in German. Let me Google that. And I'm always coughing because I'm vaping. That's fucked up. I'm fucked up. Oh, this is my favorite skin ever. Most beautiful skin. Such a nice blue. Blind Rage. I could of course use Blind Rage, but it all has issues, you know? It's all not that easy. For Blind Rage, you have to load up your thing, your Blind Rage score down there. It has to turn red completely. To anyone who knows the game, you know what I mean. Ay 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 ay. Ay ay ay. Ah, he shouldn't be that strong. He looks like a trans. Look at him with his blue skin color. He looks like a girl, but he's strong as fuck. Oh god, oh god. Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm so nearly dead. Oh, that was so... last moment. I nearly was dead. I don't know, man. Styracosaurus is not the strongest, I feel. But this one is normally quite strong. Pachycephalosaurus is quite strong. Yeah. He came to my home, look at him. He thinks he can beat me in my own domain. But no. I do this move and it works, because I don't allow anyone in my swarm. I do this. Look at you, I eat from you, see? Now I do. Yeah, I think I have a lot to share. Because I have some special experiences that most people don't know about. I mean, most people never experience such shit. I had a spiritual awakening in end of 2018. Yeah, I see the world in a very specific way. I can manifest stuff, I can... stuff also just randomly manifests for me. I get a lot of synchronicities. relate stuff that is just related to each other. Yeah, I don't know. I will probably just say when something comes up, some experience comes up. Let me share what comes to my mind. Yeah, so I don't know, this will probably sound stupid if I just say it like this, but you just have to, I don't know, be open-minded. I don't know even with what part to start. Like, I can feel my chakras sometimes, for example. I don't think most people can do that. I couldn't do it in the past as well. You know, I can tell you a lot about chakras, what chakra represents what. I can tell you a lot of experiences I had, you know. Stuff like this. Yeah, but I'm a bit lazy to talk about it right now, honestly. For me, it's not that special, you know. I lived with this experience since years. It's not like I'm running here and I'm like, people, look, I had this great experience, and then I talk like some fanatical motherfucker. I had my moment where I was talking like this. When it was very new to me, I was so excited. About semen retention as well. But to me, it's a normal thing, you know? Yeah, and then I get high in the evenings, oftentimes, when I'm not with my girlfriend. So right now it happens less because I have a girlfriend, but in summer I got high all the time, oh my god. And this also gives you interesting perspectives, which I can share later. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm rocking it. Oh no, fuck, I'm dying. This is not nice. I couldn't move. You see when he's doing this? The raptor. What am I supposed to do? I cannot even move him. I don't know why the game has this weird shit. Is it like the raptor is so traumatized? Is this like on purpose or what? Oh yeah, let's see. That's also interesting. I bite him successfully and he still also hurts me. That's interesting. Look, I do him dirty now. I do him dirty. Oh yeah, so I will definitely also play Urban Chaos again, the PlayStation 1 version. I really enjoy. I don't know. I guess I want to repeat some of the stuff that I said in the last recording. So I might record for a little longer so I can say all of it. But, I don't know. Jesus. Yeah, this game, for example. I got it from my grandpa, and first, I was very young. I wasn't 16. This game is for 16 plus. I was 6 or 5 years old. And here you can eat humans and stuff, you know. Jesus. I was saying so much during my last recording, I don't know if I can even manage to say it all again. I will probably get a frog into my throat if I do that. Yeah, anyway, when I got the game, I looked on the cover, and because I was a little child, I did not understand it's a fighting game. I thought you play with the dinosaurs. I looked at the pictures on the cover, and I thought they're like friends and they go on adventures together. And then I started the game, and the Ankylosaurus came as my enemy, and I realized, oh, this is fucked up. As a child, I was so intimidated. I think Ankylosaurus was my first enemy, and it was intimidating back then, yeah. But right now, nothing intimidates me anymore. I mean, I get hacked. My whole devices get hacked, and I am mostly chill. You know, sure, I feel a bit of worry and scared, but not really. My default number one emotion is hate, anger. I get angry. I see that and I'm angry directly. This is how I go through life. This is my number one protection coping method. Because it's better. It's on a higher... it's on the consciousness scale by Hawkins on a higher octave, you know? You have to look it up. There's a consciousness scale. It's very known in the spiritual community. And fear is one of the lowest emotions, together with shame. If you go higher, you have anger. Because when you are angry, you already are doing something against your problem, you know? You're not passive, you're not hiding. This is why it's better. But it's toxic to always live in anger. But what should I do, you know? Should I be happy about it, that I get hacked? I guess if I would be on a high enough consciousness, it wouldn't happen to me to begin with. Yeah. Then, right after I got hacked, I also go into the bus, and there's my spiritual friend. I have one friend with who I always only talk about spiritual stuff. I don't like to always just talk about that, but with him, this is our go-to thing, yeah? I mean, why not? Why not? And so he is directly like, yeah, if this happened to you, then it must mean that you attracted it in some way. And I know. But it was annoying to listen to this because I know that already, but it's not positive, you know. I don't like this to be true. And also it doesn't help me if he's saying it, you know. How does it help me? I know this myself already. Yeah, thanks. I know I suck. This is why I attracted it. Look, if you attract negativity, it also always means you have negativity in yourself. This is why the reality mirrors it back to you. And you learn something from it. Yeah, so I got a bit wibbly wobbly in my life. Got some negative emotions. And then this was the mirror that I suddenly got hacked. It mirrored exactly my emotional state. It's like a magnet. Sometimes you get first the mirror and then you get the emotions. Not the emotions and then the mirror. It can happen both ways. Point is, I know that I manifested it to some degree because I know what I did right before. I got hacked. I know that it's karma basically. Even though I did nothing bad. But I know that I basically lowered my spiritual defenses. I know that I lowered my shield, so to speak. And after that, the attack happened. And it's a strong attack, you know? It's because, in my opinion, I am powerful already. And this is when I get attacked, I get super attacked, you know? This was not a nice attack. Because it also helps me to stay in line, you know? That I am more hardcore trying to keep my energy high. You know, it also helps me. That's the good part about hacking, not gonna lie. That's the good part about any shit that happens in your life. It helps you to stay on track and have discipline and trying to be a good human, you know? Like when you're out of line, some stuff happens that is bad so that you get back in line. I hope I can explain it properly. I know that if I sometimes explain such stuff to people who have no experience with such stuff, you know, such spiritual stuff. I tell and then they don't understand me. And it's not because I'm talking bullshit. Because if I talk in real life to those people, I can always ask, what is it you did not understand? And then the person says again this and that part. And then I can clarify. Like you can even write me in the comments what you don't understand. Because if I just talk by myself, you know, of course, I kind of assume everyone understands already what I mean because I understand it. Because it's me, yeah? But of course, if I say it to someone else, you know, I'm a bit in the tunnel when I talk, obviously. So it's, of course, possible that some stuff makes not directly sense. But yeah, what was I saying? So hate is higher than fear, or anger, let's say. And even higher would be something like bravery, you know, acceptance, peace, and very high, the highest is enlightenment. That's basically what I'm trying to achieve. Nevertheless, I have to say, most of the time I'm in anger. I guess that's still higher than the collective consciousness, as far as I know, because collective consciousness is more in a state of bondage, so to speak. It's in a state where it cannot defend itself. It's just a slave of the system. Everyone goes to his 9-to-5 job. Everyone has a shitty life, and no one understands what's really going on. That's the point. People are not spiritually aware as I am, or like people like me are, you know? It's not like I'm the only one. And when I talk to other people who had similar experiences, there's always a co-understanding. So, you know, this is how you know it's not complete bullshit and that you're not completely off track. You're not. Okay, I have to say this recording here definitely I am talking much more freely about about all this stuff. In my previous recording I was just talking about the dinosaurs mostly. But that's also great. The dinosaurs are great. I like the special skins. Stygimoloch has one of the greatest special skin. The green toxic one. It looks toxic, like poisonous, you know? Like some poisonous snake. That's a great skin. This skin of my raptor is actually kind of ugly, but it's not that I hate it, so I chose it, because right now I felt like it, you know, but it's not the best. Ah, shit. Oh god. I don't know, this is so fucked up. Fuck you, fuck you. Yeah. I need to eat. I need to eat an edible. Like wheat edible. I mean those Compsognathus that are running around. I should eat them to get more life. I don't know. I hope I'm not repeating myself. Because I recorded a lot of stuff in the last recording. And now I'm not sure anymore what am I repeating for the first or second time here. Because I know that I already said a lot in the past about this game. In the recording that wasn't working properly. But yeah. So the other great game is Urban Chaos. I grew up with the PlayStation version. I enjoy the retro graphics a lot because they give me nostalgia. I also played it when I was like 6 or something, even though it's for 16. Or maybe, like I said, I was 5 years old. And it's not a real open world like GTA. It's not an island. You have the buildings and they make like a little arena. The levels are basically in a closed off area every time. You cannot go past the buildings. Shit, this was stupid. The buildings are like walls, you know. They keep the player in the game field. But as a child, to me it felt like a complete open world because as a child you just perceive everything different and you don't get the full picture. So it was completely magical, and honestly this game is still magical. Urban Chaos, it still has Easter eggs. I just recently found, there's a channel, Piero Z or how it's called. And this channel, oh my god, he found such crazy Easter eggs. So this game really is magical and I will also play it. But for now I have to try to fight off this Stygimoloch finally, let's see. Yeah. So as far as I understand, I can talk freely here on this channel because if I'm not wrong, the only person who really knows me is a very close friend of mine that I play games with sometimes. Other than that, just some random people, I think. Look at this. Oh god, I'm losing again. Fuck you. Oh man, it's so annoying. That's so annoying. How am I supposed to do survival hard mode with against such? I don't know. Maybe I have to let it go, honestly. You know, but I'm not trying that hard, I have to say. I should do this. That's good. I should do that. That's how I kill you. That's how I kill him. That's how you use the Megaraptor in a good way, but you cannot do this with other animals. For Megaraptor, this, I again forgot how you call it. Blind Rage. You can load up the Blind Rage very quickly, but for other dinosaurs it doesn't work that way. So, I always like those special skins like this one. You can unlock them after survival, after you play the survival mode with all the dinosaurs. And then when you choose the dinosaur with square, it has this third skin, the most special skin. And the Styracosaurus ones are great, because they make him look like some kind of, like he dressed up for a party or something, you know? So colorful and everything. It's funny. That's already what I thought as a child. And the humans are great, that you can eat them and you can, you know, punch them around. They fly away when you hit them with your tail, and they fly in such a funny way. It's really funny. You know, I'm a little sadistic. I like such stuff. Yeah, I like some action. I like some brutality. But that's a funny type of brutality. It's not serious. It's a very, you know, low graphics, not realistic, nothing. So as a child, I think it's not that bad if a child plays that, even though it's officially for 16 plus. Doesn't matter. I don't think this creates a problem. Because I know children, since I have a daughter, she's scared of balloons and stuff, you know. She is scared when in television suddenly someone uses a pistol and just shoots, even though it's not bloody and nothing. It's a very lame, you know, lame stuff, and she's already scared. But such stuff like this game is not scary. This is just cool. Every child likes dinosaurs. And the little pixel blood also creates no issues. Oh yeah. Okay, I guess I did it. Now I'm where I was before. I did the 3 dinosaurs. And I talked quite a lot of bullshit. So I guess that's fine. I hope it worked properly this time. And then next time my mood will be better if I don't have to repeat myself. I hope you enjoyed it. The 2 or 3 people who watched this, whatever. Save now, yeah. It's auto-save, but to be sure, I still save. Again. Yeah, of course, I didn't mention some stuff. I didn't mention here. Stegosaurus is so cool. Compsognathus is also cool. I always imagined as a child that the little Compsognathus would merge into a huge one and you could fight against them. And you could bite them and then you would get more life. Because they consist of little edibles. And then of course the Stegosaurus. I would so like to play the skin, but I cannot because I have no access to the official files. Maybe I could switch it up with the Ankylosaurus, but probably it's not that easy anyway. Also, I found out there's a second skin for the Compsognathus. It looks the same, it's just more gray. It was probably never used in the game, but I saw it in a video where someone extracted all the models. Anyway, yeah, I guess until next time. Bye.